So JAMB cutoff score for the year 2026 is finally out. And what a joy, the cutoff score is really low. So in this video, I'll be revealing to you the cutoff score for universities and polytechnic, college of education, and college of nursing. Are you ready for this? Now please note that JAMB cutoff score for your university or the polytechnic you want to go into is still different from the institution cutoff score. That is the cutoff score that the school themselves have set as their minimum requirement in order to filter from the number of students that are wanting to apply or gain admission into that department. Then there is also departmental cutoff score. That's cutoff score for each department, meaning that the cutoff score for medicine and surgery will be definitely different from cutoff score for law or let's say computer science. So in this video, I will piece everything for you so that you will not be in doubt and you will know what to do with that score that you have. Either it's high, medium, or really low, right? If you have not seen the video I made on opportunities for those who had low JAMB scores, that you don't have to rewrite JAMB, okay? I gave 7 options that you can take if you had low JAMB score in this year's UTME exam. Go and check it in the channel, watch it and understand it very well so that you don't need to wait one more year or rewrite JAMB. Shall we check this out? Now, during the annual policy meeting of JAMB, the following scores have been set for institutions in Nigeria this year. First is the federal and the state university levels or categories. The score have been set for 150. So if you have 150, you can apply into any federal school. Federal school are schools that are owned by the government, the federal government. And then state-owned school, like Lagos State University is owned by Lagos State, but UNILAG is owned by federal government. See the difference? So with 150, you can apply to either of these schools and any other federal or state school in the country. Then the next is private universities. So with 120 to 140, you can apply into any private university, including the big names like Covenant University, Bells, Trinity Schools, and Bowen and the likes like that. Then you come down again. If you have 100, just 100 in this year's JAMB, you should be able to apply to any polytechnic in Nigeria, including NABTEB, Ilaro Poly, Poly-Ibadan, and the likes. Now let's note these important facts. 1, having your cutoff score, either it's 150 or 120 or 100, only makes you eligible to apply to this school. It does not guarantee admission. So it only gives you that eligibility, okay? Right, so if you have 150, you can apply to UNILAG. It doesn't guarantee that UNILAG will accept you. No. Then another thing you should note, as I said earlier, every institution have their cutoff in order to reduce the number of applicants that will be bombarding the school system. For example, schools like UNILAG, UI, they have their cutoff set for 200. What does that mean? That means that if you scored less than 200 in JAMB, you should not apply. That's what it means. So you want to wait until JAMB portal is open for change of course, and then you go change your course or change your school. In fact, you go change your school to a school that would accept whatever score you had if it's less than 200. Another important fact to note, as I said at the beginning, is that every department also have their cutoff score. Now, JAMB has set its own cutoff score for university admission for 150. But medicine and surgery, you know that if you have 200, you will not get admission, except by the grace of God. So you should have at least 250 to 300 if you want to get admitted into any university in Nigeria for medicine and surgery. That's one you should know. So there are cutoff score forms for some particular courses. I will list some of them right in this video. Another important fact to note is that many of these schools you are applying to or you've applied to will still set you exams, post-UTME exams. Now these post-UTME exams, the intention of this school is to use these exams to further cut the amount of students that is wanting to be admitted into the school. Some schools don't require post-UTME exam, maybe just face-to-face interview, but many schools will require that. And then they will collate it with what you scored in JAMB and do the aggregate with what you also had in your O-level results, either your WAEC and NECO. And then they will now give you a total score, with which that score, if it doesn't meet the cutoff score for the department, then there is no way. Next, let's check some popular courses and their cutoff score. The first we are looking at is medicine and surgery. It's the #1 course in Nigeria, the hottest course in Nigeria at this time. And medicine and surgery, you should have at least 280 to 310 above to be eligible for medicine and surgery. If you get admission with 250 or lower than 280, to be a miracle. Then we have law. Now with 260, 280 above, you are eligible to study law. So if you had less than 260 for law, if it's maybe around 250, you still have a fighting chance. But anything lower than 250, I'm really worried for you. Then you have nursing science or pharmacy. So from 240 and above. So if you wanted to study nursing science and you came out with 220, I'm not sure what you need to do. Then you have accounting and economics. Okay, you also include computer science, you can include business admin, all those courses, those type of courses like that, which we call like general courses that the majority go for. You need from 210 above. See, so if you are not getting, if you don't have up to such a score, then you need to probably lower the bar. So with that, I've got is a wrap on today's video. If you have any questions or you need help, we have resources here at AllCBTs to help you. Please comment in the comment section and join the ongoing WhatsApp group of serious-minded students so that you don't miss out on any updates. I'll see you in another video. Bye. Hi, I'm sure you enjoyed the video you just watched. To see more content as that, prepare you for your upcoming exam, make sure to smash the subscribe button and turn on notification. Also, remember that you can use the comment section to send us your questions or your inquiries, and we are happy to take them. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.